here, here, here.
Oh, that's so cool.
All those wonderful things, because don't forget, we have a meat hook.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Right in the sternum.
Bam,
Yeah.
and now, watch, I'm gonna get out of the way of this, and as I step back, bam, take your head off and walk away. Lord help the fool that should happen to attack me.
This is Paul Votava, and he has a very interesting fight system that utilizes the cane, which is perfect for older people or folks with a unique dress style. Paul's system is called Universal Cane Systems because it combines many different cane systems as well as taking some notes from Filipino martial arts. Let's quickly talk about how Paul came to use a cane for self-defense.
10 years ago,
How?
that was me. My back had gone out and started acting up, and I was losing my legs. I could walk, and suddenly they were gone. So I had to start carrying a cane. I said, well, if I have to carry one, I better learn how to use it. And I found Grandmaster Shuey, and come to find out, he won 8 times world weapons champion with the cane and has the same 5 cages on his spine as I have.
Paul has a fascinating story about how the various cane systems he's trained improved his health and balance. As a matter of fact, I think he's got better balance than me. Aside from the health improvements he's gotten from training with the cane, he also believes it's one of the best tools for self-defense. Here's his reasoning.
With a cane, you can take it anywhere. Into a courthouse, onto the Senate floor, as we've seen. You can take it anywhere. And if someone gets clutched, sorry, it works really effectively at keeping people away from you. Hey, stay back there. This is the perfect social distancing tool, right? And if someone gets froggy on us, well,
But his system is not mindlessly twirling a cane. It actually requires a bit of practice. And a lot of my audience is over 60. So I asked him to show me a very basic principle that you all could master as beginners.
learning a figure 8 swing.
Okay.
The figure 8 keeps someone away and will allow you to back them up, give you some time to compose yourself.
Yeah.
So what we do is learn a figure 8. When we're doing it, you just kind of hold the cane firm in your hand
Got
and
it.
draw a figure 8. Right?
Okay.
And then you start loosening your grip. And you
Okay.
loosen it, and then it starts doing this kind of a thing. Well, if we do it palm up, palm down, yes, I can see where critics will say this is a bad thing for self-defense because somebody throws something in and ooh, ding!
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you do it like a hammer,
Yeah. Okay.
right? We now have
Whoops.
that kind
This
of.
is a
Sorry about
dangerous
that.
weapon.
So now that you're doing it like a hammer,
Uh-huh.
you don't have that effect.
Okay.
So once you get that down, you go to chamber. Boom.
Okay, so you practice this, and then let's see if I can. Okay, almost there.
Basically,
Almost there.
Fantastic first one.
Okay.
So here you go. You got your figure 8. We go on figure 8 and chamber.
Okay.
And it helps that if you don't have balance, okay, you can go ahead and stand with one hand against a wall and just kind of keep your hand there and just get used to standing there,
Okay.
right? And then you'll get used to it, little more, and it's just turning it like this.
Now, let's get back to that hammer principle again, because it's a very important concept.
We're going palm up, palm down. Well, as we feel real good and secure with doing that motion, we graduate to the next way, where we go, every time we come down like we're swinging a hammer.
Okay.
So now we're gonna come down here and come down here, and it's coming down like a hammer. This way, the difference is that if we come down and we're coming down with our palm, and we hit something, no matter how hard I grip this,
Right.
I'm losing a huge percentage
Yes.
of my power.
Okay.
Right?
And when it's a hammer, it's different.
When it's a hammer, this now becomes an ergonomic extension of my bones and my arm, and now I'm using centrifugal force.
Okay.
As well as, watch my hand. My pinky pulls my thumb presses down. So as I'm doing this, this accelerates the downward motion.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's
Right?
basically the pinky.
Yes,
okay.
just like when we're using a sword, how our pinky
Yeah,
pulls, right? Or a knife, our pinky's the puller.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing the same thing here. As it pulls down, we come to the other side, pull again, bang. We're just going to get used to hitting this way.
Yeah.
Step back with the poke, and then step forward. 1, 2,
Got
and
it.
to chamber.
Now, this video is not going to get into every nitty-gritty detail about the system, which there is a lot to learn. It's more to introduce you to his concepts. If you'd like a more detailed explanation, I would recommend sending him an email. Paul is definitely old school, however, he can teach you his system through Zoom. And if you're in California, he can come to you.
We can take it even slower. We can go row your boat. Row, row, row your boat gently. Oops, down the stream. Row, row, oops. So all we're doing is rowing the boat.
Yeah, okay.
Right? And so as all of a sudden something comes in, you swing,
Just like a fist.
boom,
Got it.
bing, boom.
Okay.
Did you see that? Oh my gosh, the gift that kept giving. Oh my lordy. So we come across, oh, it parries it out the way. Bing, bing. Oh, it just kind of makes you warm and giggly, doesn't it?
And that's actually why you also recommend the hand rest, is that's an additional little weapon there.
I wouldn't ever call it a weapon.
No, of course not.
It's just my personal aim.
You could theoretically make use of any type of cane, but Paul has a very specific style he likes to use. In fact, he makes his own canes, and he can even customize one for you.
I like a couple different styles where in my canes, they're only gripped on one side.
Okay.
This allows me to know where the horn is at all times. Because like on a cane like this, it has a nasty horn, right?
Right.
Let's say I didn't know where that was, and I'm grabbing it like this, and I go to shove the
Oh, okay. And
I
then you
done
did-
skewered myself.
Right.
So the grips go this way when you place your hand in, or the opposite way, so that when I'm doing a arm grab, my hands are in the right place.
Got it.
If I should happen to need to send you to the dentist,
Yeah.
these help in realigning your dental plate. It's really great. And then with little things like this, you get DNA collectors.
Okay.
You know, it stays where you want it to stay.
Right.
Or you can fish hook, or there's all kinds of options. Or you just pop in the pocket of doom. Oh, Lord. Or cracking an egg.
Paul's system focuses on creating distance versus doing any fancy leg sweeps that you might often see with other cane systems. He reserves those for when things get froggy, as he calls it. But his system is definitely centered around hitting hard spots.
I don't like doing too many of the leg things because what I find is that when you come down and you grab the leg like this, and I pull, if you have any training whatsoever, you'll pick that leg up.
Right, yeah.
And get out.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So most people aren't gonna do this and try and keep you there, right?
Right.
If they reach in and grab and you pick that up, well, you can pick it up and kick me, or if from here, knee me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Okay, boy, was that effective?
No.
That didn't work.
Yeah.
If I'm going down here, I'm aiming to break that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try and grab, I'm going to step and we seek bone.
Right, okay.
I don't want to hit any soft bits. That makes no sense.
Right, okay.
Right? That's what my hand is for. It gives you a very versatile tool. It allows us to keep the space.
Yes.
Right? And should it get froggy and now you've knocked past, right? And they get in, well, now you have this.
Okay.
Now, a lot of the times when we're doing our empty hands, we've got our loose hand in it.
Yeah.
Pops over to kind of know where this is, right? Well, now we have the same thing where I pop that and do here, right? Or we come in, we pop here and do this kind of thing, right? So if we do that and then I step in, oh, that's gonna really make a bad day, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Could you imagine crack?
That would suck, yeah.
Or if I grabbed on the underside, that's even more.
Okay.
Right?
So you are like full control. It's almost like trapping.
Yeah, completely.
The cane is a great street defense tool. even if someone comes after you with an edged weapon.
A lot of times when a knife attack happens, they'll come in, try to grab you to keep you there, and then just sewing machine.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, that's a very typical. Whenever we're dealing with knives, we don't want to be on the inside part if at all possible. At least I don't.
Right.
I like to stay out there on the outside. So if someone's coming at you like that, step out and come across.
Here, let's show the other
right?
real quick. I'm gonna. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah.
And as I stepped out, what you see here is that I'm stepping, right? As this foot moves, the cane just follows it. So it stepped out, and then watch. It's a good cane, so it petted it.
Right.
So that we gave this acceleration to destroy the hand.
Yeah.
Think of a nice big hickory stick hitting on your hand bones.
No.
And so you imagine that comes around, bang, we hit that, I come around, bang, bang, bye-bye. The guy goes like this.
Yeah.
Right? He goes to do that, right? What am I gonna do?
So here, I'm like this.
He goes like that.
And then, okay, yeah. And that's like right across the elbow.
Taking across your elbow with a big chunk of wood.
Yeah, does not feel good.
It's probably got little pieces now floating. You can just, right in
the sternum.
Bam, and now watch. I'm gonna get out of the way of this, and as I step back, bam, take your head off and walk away. There's all these things that we can do utilizing the crook. Right?
Yeah.
So if I wanted to take your head that way and then redirect you back the other way, all those great things are there.
What if your back is turned and you have your groceries in your hand and you're trying to open a door?
So I got my groceries in my hand, my cane's hanging over my arm here, and I'm at the door, and all of a sudden, I feel somebody grab me.
Here.
Boom! Bam! 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 Let's do that in slow-mo.
Okay, so slow it down here. So you're unlocking your door. I'm a bad man coming in to get over here.
I watch. All I have to do, because my cane's here on my arm, drop my hand down.
Okay.
As I do, I bring it up and just turn. Stepping on your foot.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
And my foot's trapped.
So his foot's trapped here. And I'm doing this. He's going down. I get to tear the ligaments. Sorry, Leslie. And he goes down, and I can walk home, and he's not running after me.
Right. Okay.
Once it comes around, we've got here.
Oh, that's so cool.
All those wonderful things, because don't forget, we have a meat hook.
If you bomb at the Apollo.
Yeah, right? Okay, what? I could have a stick and walk with just a straight stick.
Yeah.
Or I could have one with a meat hook. Ooh, so much more fun. You can snatch. Oh my goodness, right? When we do things like that, it just increases whatever we do.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So like if that punch comes in,
straight punch.
Right?
Okay.
So we just knock that over. I can then bring this down to get it in the way. Pop that up, snatch it around his neck, and bring him on down. We can do the same thing, same motion, bang, boom, grab with the hook, and just bring him down.
That's great.
So we're using his momentum and our body weight. We're not going using all this.
Yeah.
We're just sitting down.
Paul is a lot of fun, and he's full of great knowledge. I recommend reaching out to him and scheduling a Zoom meeting with him to learn more about universal cane systems. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and leave a comment. It helps a small channel like mine grow.